Okay, now I'm going to open the broker, and in here we need to check two things. First, we want to highlight, we want to copy the URL, HTTP URL, Control C. We're going to need that later. And then secondly, we want to go to patient view response destination. You can ignore the others, and make sure that the service patient view is selected. Once you do that, hit save, go back to channels. This revision just lets you know that you just made a change. It always turns yellow. Let's highlight both, shift, click, deploy channels. I want you to clear everything, so make sure that you clear statistics. This is how you do it. You're in here, let's do remove all messages. Highlight everything, hit remove all messages. I want to clean everything up and start, there it is, from scratch. Okay. Now go back to the sandbox and add your Mirth URL. Hit save. Okay, now go up here and add your Mirth URL. Hit save. And what happens is this sandbox, which is has this Daniel X in context, you can as soon as I enter this service, which points to my local Mirth, it creates this request. See? Then Mirth does its thing, goes to the channels, to the patient view channel, and then sends back a card. This is all hard-coded, but it's definitely a CDS card. And that's it. So now I have a request coming from this EMR type application, and then go into Mirth, and Mirth sends this back. And let's go back to Mirth so I can show you how this works. So as soon as this link is called, this URL is called, we goes to Mirth, it goes to our broker. Our broker reads it, is listening, and here it is. Here's some information. You can see that this broker's URL is this, the same one we sent over here. It comes over, it does its logic, and it says, okay, is it a patient's in order? I said, oh, it's a patient. So it creates this hook instance, same as before. And you can see Daniel Adams right here. You can see it's smart 128.992, 128.992. Okay, so you can see all the details of this person, which is pretty cool. And then what it does is it sends this data. You can see a hook instance. It sends this data over the patient view channel over here. And then the patient view channel, you can do whatever you want. This is where the business logic would go. The other channel is brokering, and this is where the actual data, whatever you need to do with the data, you do. In my instance, I literally just took this information and I created a card and sent this card, the CDS card, back to Mirth, and that's what this is. So you could see that from the request from this link, this request was sent out to Mirth, to the broker. The broker figures out what kind of data it needs, what kind of data is it, what context. Oh, it says the patient view, it goes to the patient view channel. Then the patient view channel says, okay, well, I'm going to grab this stuff and do something with it. And then in this instance, it created a card, and then it took this card and sent it back to the EMR quotes. This is like an EMR. And there you go, a whole full CDS services in Mirth.